Number one story, if it's true. There's a report uh, by multiple outlets being reported by, and forgive me if I mess up the name, Kevin Ioli, right, reporter, is saying Dricus Du Plessis may be injured, and that'll nix his title fight with Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 317, and they're going to need a new main event. More on that in a second. But if true, this is a terrible, terrible setback again for Khamzat Chimaev, who it seems like every time he's about to fight, there's another major setback. I mean, you can go all the way back to 2020 in all the setbacks with Leon Edwards. That fight never happened. Um, then the Robert Whitaker, Igor Maliskarov had to step in, then Khamzat comes back and ends up beating him. So Khamzat keeps winning. He's 14-0. He's the future of the middleweight division, maybe the light heavyweight, but he just can't seem to get over the finish line. I mean, it's just setback after setback, and this time it's not even his fault. But as Khamzat fans, to be honest, it, you're not going to hear a lot of rumblings from Khamzat Chimaev fans because we're used to it at this point. Even though it's not his fault, we're just used to the setbacks. And if this fight gets pushed to later in the year, October, November, December, it's like fine, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. The bottom line is Khamzat and DDP are going to fight at some point. It doesn't look good for this summer, and Khamzat is going to win the middleweight title. So everybody just relax. All right. And some of you aren't even hearing this yet because it's slowly coming out, right? Some media outlets don't want to report this until they know for sure that DDP is injured. So, more to come on this story, but that's the report, and we'll see if it's 100% true. And if it is, you wouldn't expect the UFC to come out real quick because now they have to find another main event. And as UFC 315 approaches in about 2 or 3 weeks, they don't have much time. And really, there's only two options: lightweight and heavyweight. That will be Islam Makhachev coming back on relatively quick turnaround for a champion, right? Because he just fought in January when he dusted off Renato Moicano, who had to be submitted or exchanged or substituted, whatever word you want to use, for Arman Sarukian. Then now you bring either Charles Oliveira or Ilia Topuria back into the fray. I don't see them getting the heavyweight done this quick. I don't see, well, it is still 3 months. It'll be, well, no, 2 months. June 28th. It's already, you know, late April. So you got 2 months to prepare for that fight. And that's going to be when you prepare for the middleweight division and now you got to go to another division, those fighters need time to get ready. And I'm sure uh, there's a lot of calls being made and things trying to be settled before this news really breaks. But that's what's coming down the line, is that DDP and Hamza are delayed. Won't happen at UFC 317.